Hey everybody, Rick Ward, the Urban Air Gunner. Guys, I have two old-timer knives here that probably, one of them is my all-time favorite style of knife. The other one is one of my new favorites. I don't recall seeing this one back in the day when I was a kid, and I don't know exactly when it came out. First one I want to talk about is the 950 TB. Guys, this is a trapper. This knife is the epitome of perfection. This is genuine bone on here. This has nickel silver bolsters. It has nickel silver brass pins in there. I mean, what can you say? Now, this one actually is a 9CR18 Movi steel. Back in the 70s, they moved over to a stainless steel. I actually have somewhere in a collection, in a box, unless I lost it, I had an old-timer knife. It was a 3-blade Stockman, and one of the blades, it had 2 stainless steel blades, and then it had one spay blade in there that was high carbon steel, and it would rust. I mean, it's like you see 2 stainless blades and then a rusty blade in there. And that was towards the time that they were trying to use everything up and get into all stainless steel stuff. Now, guys, in this day and age, Taylor Brands has set down. They acquired Uncle Henry back in the 90s. Or let me rephrase that. They acquired the old-timer Uncle Henry, Schrade brands, Imperial brands back in the 90s. They took their drawings, and yes, they're made overseas. Okay, that's no big secret. I mean, it's right there on the box. Made in China. Taylor Brands LLC, made in China. Don't let that discourage you in any way, shape, or form. The folks at Taylor Brands have such a stringent and rigorous quality control. They inspect these knives to make sure that you are getting heirloom quality knives. Now guys, these are not knives that you just throw in the drawer and then pull out one day and go, here, grandson, have that. It could be, maybe you want that. Me personally, they sent these knives. Guys, I use the crap out of these knives. That's what they sent them for. I didn't just rush out the day they came in. Yes, I opened every one of them up. I set them on my desk. I marveled at them. I cried over them. Really, I did. Just a flood of memories came back to me from my childhood. I've skinned many a raccoon, many a coyote, deer, you name it. I have skinned them. Castrated, castrated a lot of doggone animals with the old spay blade there. Guys, we could do this all day long. I mean, just extremely smooth cutting. They will retain an edge. They'll hold an edge. If anybody tells you that stainless steel ain't no good, they don't know what they're talking about. Again, I'm not a metallurgist. I don't know all about there is to know about steels and different grades of steel, different hardnesses and all that kind of stuff. But I can tell you, as the end user, as the consumer, just like you, these knives I have carried my entire life. And I mean, we could do this all day long. I could have confetti laying out here. You know, I'm not a whittler by trade. You know, I was sitting here thinking I'd get me a stick and I'd start whittling it and maybe show you guys how sharp they are. Guys, their knives are extremely sharp out of the box. And like that right there, you know, just poke yourself while you're doing a video. But I want to show you guys, this knife is genuine bone handle. Okay, it's got your nickel silver bolsters on there, right out of the box. Just absolutely saw cut beauty. The fit and finish of this, the back of these are smooth. Now, when you talk about buying a knife that's a cheap knife or a piece of junk knife, Guys, you're going to have blemishes all over it. You're going to have waves in it. This has got heat-treated back springs in it. I mean, listen to this. Listen real close. Listen. Okay, now listen to this. Guys, these things close with such great tension, and they open up. They mean business when they open. Taylor Brands, carrying on tradition of days gone by. We live in a fast food world. People go, oh man, what can you give me? How fast can I get it? Guys, the folks at Taylor Brands make doggone sure that when these knives come in, that you are getting the best quality knife for your hard-earned dollar. Guys, 36 bucks I think is what the retail is on their website, if I remember right. The blade on this thing is 3.15 inches long, okay? I think the handle is like 4.18 inches, the best I remember. The nail pulls in here, I don't know if you can see that nail pull or not. It's grooved just like a file groove. And it just adds such character to the knife. And I mean, guys, this is just a work of art, just a beautiful knife. I have been carrying trappers since I was a kid, since I was old enough to know what the trapper was or is. The 294 OT from Old Timer. Guys, this has the same steel, the same setup. Now, this does not have bone handle. This is a Delrin plastic, a Delrin nylon type material. Delrin has been used on these knives since the 70s. This is an absolute, I mean, look at that. It's got a belt clip on it. The fit, the finish is just, it's kind of a rounded, buffed out, shiny back spring on it, heat treated back spring. It's a liner lock. It's got a very good positive lock. There's no movement in the blade. It has two little Phillips screws on the belt clip. Very nice, stiff, positive belt clip. It has a thumb opener on there, a thumb assist, and sharp as the rest of them. I mean, it's you know, it'll get in there and work. Now, I've been carrying this one around in my pocket. I use the knives because I'm telling you right now, if the knife didn't work, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about this knife. I'd have been on the phone or I'd have been on the email with Taylor Brands. Now that I've been rambling on, guys, these knives will take an edge. If you know how to put this on a sharpening stone, and you don't have to bear down on it, we're going to do a video on that, but you just gently swipe it 2 or 3 times on either side, and you hold that same bevel, this knife will be as sharp as the day is long. Guys, you just cannot get a better knife for the money than you can with Old Timer or Uncle Henry. Check them out. TaylorBrandsLLC.com. Shoot them an email. Tell them Rick Ward, the Urban Air Gunner, sent you. Thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry that it went long. I'm sorry that I rambled on like that, but it's just so refreshing to know that these knives are still out there, that they're making these knives with genuine bone handle for a retail value of $36 on their website. I know that you can find these knives cheaper somewhere else on the internet. Obviously, when you go to the manufacturer, they're always going to be a few dollars higher because they want to take care of the people that sell these knives for them, all their customers. So, but just a great heirloom quality knife that you can use for the rest of your life and hand down to a family member. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry that the video went long. It's hard for me to shut up. You know, I talk for a living. So again, check them out. TaylorBrandsLLC.com. This is Rick Ward, the Urban Air Gunner. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.